Okay. So who all have some exposure to music? Good. Arjun Singh? No music? Okay.
I used to learn.
So we'll start with the guitar, right? And then we'll go to flutes.
Piano.
We can go to piano, except that I don't have one. At home we can do.
I used to
Okay, so how many people know the guitar? Just basic. Nothing?
Maybe keyboards more people
Maybe
know.
you also know a
Ah,
little.
keyboard is electronic.
First I used to do keyboard.
We'll go to
Flutes is easier
keyboard.
to explain.
No, no.
Even you know one note in guitar.
Okay, so this is what music is, right? So I start with a sa, right? This is not tuned to a sa, but let's say it's a sa. And then you go sa, re. Clear? Anyone who's heard music, sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa?
Yeah.
Right? What is the relationship between one sa and the next sa?
It's an octave higher. It's one.
It's one octave higher.
8 notes?
It's just an octave. It's just
What
an
is
octave
octave?
higher.
What is octave?
It's like a sector.
one scale higher. It's one scale higher.
What is scale?
Like
Scale is like one sector.
yeah, the one set of notes.
One set of notes is a scale? Okay. So, and how many notes are there in a scale?
Can I do a piano?
Huh? How many notes are there in a scale? Piano.
Seven.
Huh?
How many notes in a scale?
Seven.
On a piano.
Seven.
Think again.
It's 12. Oh yeah, wait. No, 7.
How many notes? How many scales are there?
12.
Number of scales can be infinite.
Yeah.
How many notes are there in a scale?
Is that sharp also? Can I do a piano?
Seven. Yeah, that's 12.
The 7?
12. No, it's
I think it's
12.
Wait, what happened?
I think 8. I'm sure.
Right? How many notes? From here to here. Open string is one note. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. And this is the next scale. So you won't count that, right? 12.
You were
Because there are more
Right?
than one.
Why is it 12?
It's random.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It could have been
But
15.
you're taking out 8 sounds.
Yeah, because you're leaving the others. So when you do sharp,
And yeah, sharp and flat.
sharp and flats,
Why do you
Yeah.
count this? Why do you count this one?
you will count this at one end.
1,
Whichever end.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, yeah.
Right?
Used from one side to the other side.
Look at the guitar. The guitar is really simple. Because all those 12 are laid out here.
What about these black ones?
Yeah, so
Are
we
you-
counted them now. 1.
Have some
No,
now.
I know you counted them, but
Come in
They're
front
the
of me.
same, different notes.
It's just in a different
It's sharp and
position.
flat.
They could all be white, doesn't make a difference.
What?
I'm saying whether they're
Ah,
black
that
or
is just
white
color.
doesn't make sense.
The color, see, here everything is flat. Right? There is no black, there is no white. It doesn't matter. But the thing is, then when you go from sa to re, you are actually skipping a note in between.
the
Right? Same thing there.
the cobra.
Go from sa to re. You skip one in between, right? This one. Ga, you again skip one.
Yeah. No, yeah, guy you skipped
Yeah.
this. And
Ma,
ma
you
you
don't.
skip.
Pa you don't.
Yeah.
Pa you do.
Pa you do.
Ka you do, ni you do,
Sa you
and
do.
this
You
ni
don't.
to sa you don't. Right? So total 12 notes. Right? Now what is the relationship between one sa and the next sa?
It's
It's
the
12 notes
same
apart.
note. It's the same note except it's
It's
one
12 notes
scale higher.
What does it mean?
It's like one
So how is the guitar producing sound? Let's go there, right? So when I do this,
vibration.
what is vibrating?
String.
Which string?
String.
What's
String.
string?
String.
This one?
Top string.
String.
Yeah.
Where is it vibrating?
There.
Sound box.
No, the sound box is taking up whatever sound the string is producing.
But
Which part of the
you're
string is
stopping
found?
it after that, so it has to be before.
Yeah, because here you're not letting it pass.
Right? So the string is vibrating between this and this. Right? This portion of the string.
If you don't press any of those, will it vibrate?
Then open. Yeah. Oh, it's still pressed here.
Oh.
So then here to here is vibrating. Clear?
Yeah.
Right? And it is sa or re or ga or whatever, depending on
How much is vibrating?
where you press it. Right? So this is sa. If I press it here, then only this much of the string is vibrating, so it becomes re, and so on. What is going on?
Getting
Let's draw the string and see what's going on in the string. So let's say this is my string which is vibrating. Now I have pressed it at one end, so it can't move from here, right? This part can't vibrate.
So
It's
there's
fixed.
less part. If
Yes,
there's
fixed.
less part to vibrate, it will go higher.
It goes
Yes.
higher.
But why? So it's fixed at both ends. Suppose I fix the string at both ends, right? And it has to vibrate,
Yeah.
this string. How will it vibrate?
The whole
Up and
thing.
down.
This string will go up and down as much as possible.
Yeah. But
So
then
this
it
is-
start getting less.
This is how the string is looking like, vibrating.
But then it will become less, the vibrating, as if it keeps vibrating.
Yeah, this will become less, but it will still go all the way, right? It might be like this, it might be like this. Clear? So this was this saw, right? And the big saw is this. The whole thing is vibrating, right? So in the big saw, what is going on? Is
What do you
something
know the
like
big saw? Like
The lower saw.
Lower saw.
the lower saw,
It's the
Right?
base saw.
the base,
Not the big things.
right? So this is what the base saw looks like. Are people more familiar with saw or CD?
see.
Okay, whatever. And this is the next octave of saw. What is the relationship between the two?
That 12 notes between.
What is this and this look like?
That's half of that.
That's half of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the ruler. Let's measure it. Right, so we'll measure from here to here. Right, what is this? So that's,
It's a little more than a scale.
so this is one scale 30 centimeters and then roughly 2 more centimeters. Right, so 32.
The other one will be
And-
64.
Yeah.
This is another 30.
No, you have to start from here.
Yeah, I'll start. This is 30
30 and then 2.
and then 232. Right? So what happens is, when I'm playing this bass saw, actually what is happening is, this is one vibration which is happening.
And
This
then-
is also another vibration which is happening, because it satisfies my rule that these two ends should be fixed and anything can happen in between.
So then it can go lower even also.
Yeah, so it can go lower or no, this is the biggest one.
It can go like down pehle also.
It can go down hello.
It can do anything between that.
Yeah,
Between both of
red
those.
one.
It can do as many ways as
It can go
possible.
So
as.
it can also do this. Right?
But does it have to be a
Now that
specific
is-
pattern?
What is that?
Can't it also go? No, it can't go in the same.
Does it have to be a
But what is this?
pattern?
This is the red one.
Wave.
This is the next saw.
3 times हो गया
4.
4 times
Yeah, because that's again half of that.
One, this is half of this, right?
Yeah.
If you look at this one as the base now,
Why would that be the base?
call it whatever.
no
No,
we
but
don't have
this
to
thing is the base.
No, but what if you
isn't it?
make
Okay,
a
that's
line like
base.
that?
Yeah.
This is the next octave.
Yeah.
The red one is the next one. See,
Why?
this is double of this. Just like this one, 2 of these were fitting in one of these. Similarly, 2 of the red ones are fitting in one of these.
Oh yeah.
No, but will it work if you do it like you take it to here and then you just take it seedha?
No.
Won't go see that.
String can't go see that. Vibration means it's vibrating.
What is saw?
Sa is a noise,
A.
right, of a certain frequency, right? So we're just calling this sa for now, right? But is this clear? This red one is the next octave, right? And at the same time, you might have another one, right? We can now draw something like
It's half of
this.
that.
That's the next.
That looks like DNA.
yeah exactly
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not.
It has to surely touch these points. This
So
one
they have
and
to be
that
fixed
one.
at these points. That's the only requirement. They'll end up touching this one. They'll end up touching this one
Why?
because they are double of each other. So if you break this into half, then the other half
Can't you
will.
make one with triple? Then won't touch.
Yes, we'll come to the triple. Hold that. Right? Get it, Manas? If I draw half of this, then it will land up at the half and the rest half will automatically touch.
it has to finish na eventually it has to finish at
The
the
only
two ends.
requirement we are saying is both these ends are fixed. Because I have fixed it here and I have fixed it here. Right? And then anything can happen in between. Right? So this is base, next, next, next. What is the relationship? 2 times. 2 times what?
2 times
The wave.
length.
In the same length, the number of waves, this is a wave,
Is 2 times.
is 2 times. We will call that frequency. The number of waves in a fixed length is called a frequency. Right? So if this is one frequency, then this one is 2 frequency. This one is 4 frequency, and this is 8.
No, that one is 8, right? The center one.
Basically, you can also say the number of times it goes up.
Yeah. Right?
So it goes up
So
once.
if it goes up once, it's frequency 1. If it goes up twice, it's frequency 2. If it goes up thrice, it's frequency that way.
Physics last year.
Is this clear? So that is the relationship between one star and the next star. Right? So what happens is, for example, A.
Remember, that's wrong. Even in frequency 2, it goes up once, down once. Up बोल रहे थे. Even the second one is going up
Yeah,
once.
yeah. No, the whole thing is, the whole cycle is one. So A is 100 and goes up and down 110 times in a given distance. The next A will go 220 times. The next A will go
440.
440 and so on.
880.
Right? And that is why they sound similar. Because all of them simultaneously exist on any string. When I'm doing this, all the different octaves of Sa are getting played. Right? The loudest is the bass one.
Second is.
Okay, because it goes the furthest along. Right? And so on. So that's the dominant one. But that is the reason why after you reduce the length to half, you still hear a similar sound.
But then is that why when you go to a lower string, the sound is lighter because the string is thinner?
No, let's forget other strings. Other things can be. Right? Let's stay on one string. Yeah? Now what is going on in this intermediate 12? In 12 steps, right? This is 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 step. I'm reaching twice the frequency.
Why does the size of the step keep reducing?
Keep reducing, right? I'll come to that. First, let's understand what is happening at each step.
It's getting half.
No, in 12 steps, I'm getting half. Right?
Some part is being covered in each step.
Yes. What is that part? That part looks like a geometric sequence. So if I have to go from 1 to 2, and you try to divide this into 12 equal parts, right? 12 equal multiplicative parts, not additive. If you have to add, then you would add every time the same number. But you have to multiply something to 1. That is first step, right? So 1 multiplied by something. Then this multiplied by the same thing, 1 into x, and so on. In 12 steps, you reach 2.
That's the same as our arithmetic thing.
Geometric thing. 1, 2, 4, 8,
5
16.
plus 6, 5 plus 6.
No, you're not adding, you're multiplying.
Oh.
Okay, every step is a multiplication.
Yeah, it's a geometric.
It's a geometric progression. What is the set? This lands up being about 1.05.
No, why does it have to multiply by something similar? Why do you have to do it equally anyway?
No, that's how the music is designed. Music is designed as equal steps, 12 equal steps. Right? So, if I go from Sa to Re was 2 steps, right?
Yeah.
So the relationship between Sa and Re will be 1.05 into 1.05 frequency.
It's 0.05 कैसा
I
है?
don't understand that.
It is.
No, we can show that. Sa to Re is 2 steps.
How?
You skip one, no?
So you skip one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
this is the step that you
So 1 to 2, if you have to go.
See, if you play chromatic scale,
Multiply
then
by
you
equal
will
steps.
support everything. Let's see, chromatic scale is
Common.
yeah, it is. See, but like, you know what a chromatic scale is? Okay,
Jasmine, are you following?
fine. A chromatic
Yeah.
scale is when you play like every single note on the thing. But that's what we're doing. We're like skipping notes in
You're skipping big notes in
But the
there.
frequency
That's how you
Yeah,
get
so if I
12.
was playing a chromatic scale, it would be like that. But I'm not. I'm playing this. So these notes are getting skipped.
So let's see what happens when I multiply 1.05 12 times. Right? So 1.05 multiplied by 1.05. So when I multiplied it 2 times, I got 1.1 roughly. Right? Into the same thing, 1.1025. Oops.
Was that what it
Hold
was?
on, 1.1025.
1.10. 1.10.
Sorry, let's do it again.
Just do it
1.05
with the power to.
multiplied by 1.05.
Yeah, just do 1.25 into the 1.5 into the power.
So 1.05 is the first step. Second step is 1.1025. First, right?
It's just the power of.
Now let's multiply that by 1.05. The third step is 1.576.
1.1. 1.1.
Total. 1.15. Yeah. The fourth step is 1.2155. Right?
Increasing slight.
This is the sequence. This is your sa. This is your re. This is
No, actually,
da.
I want to take because you skip one.
Yeah, I have skipped one.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Then ma what will be half the one when
Sa re ga ma. I don't have to skip anything. Right? And if you do this 12 times, you get to 2, which will be the next song.
and it's called 74.
Right?
So when you
Somewhere-
start at 110, how does it work?
So
Same
we
thing.
had to go
Instead of
from
one,
one
110.
wave to 2 waves, and we multiplied by, and we divided that into 12 steps.
Yeah, so what is happening in this? Suppose I had,
What can you move this to?
so this was my first sa, right? And this was my next sa, right? The whole string versus this. And these are the steps. Okay?
A little less and little lesser and a little
Yeah.
lesser.
Yeah. So the reason the steps are not uniform is if you now start subtracting these, right? They will not be uniform,
The difference.
right? The difference here is 0.05. And what is the difference here? This minus this?
0.6 something.
2155. Let me remove this for a moment. 3, 9, 3. We still have one more. So 9, 7, 5. Right? It's increasing.
So why is the difference decreasing? Why is the space decreasing?
Because if I increase this space, then the number of waves go down. So they move in opposite directions. Right? So what is happening in a guitar? This was my big sa. Then if I stop the string here instead of here, then I get the next wave,
And the wave doesn't.
right? Which is re. Then the next one is ga, and so on till I get to the next sa.
Okay. Yeah.
Clear? Okay. Now let's do the flutes. Is this clear? So all you're doing is you defined a string, right? And then you have said, okay, let me create these frets
Frets.
so that they are in this ratio, right? And then by the time I get to the 12th fret, I'll be back to the same note that I started with. And then when you tune a guitar, what do? You are making sure it, open string sounds like a sa, right? So it could sound like anything.
But if it sounds like a re, then the next one will sound like the higher octave re.
Yeah. Right? So every string, one thing which is constant in every string is this distance is half of this distance. And hence the open string will be same as the 12th fret.
Because that's 12 between them.
Right? Right? They're just next octaves of each other. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see how the flutes work.
Why did it have to be 12?
That's just design.
You can make it 15.
I mean, how could the whole the music in the whole world design so it fits like that?
Like counting. Where are the flutes?
That's it.
Okay. Now we got some flutes. Right? These are water flutes. And they are the same thing.
The amount of
Right?
empty space in the windows.
So this is C, which is sa. Right? And then the next one I got E, and then next one I got G. Right? Now how does the sound come from this flute? Just like we said in guitar, the two ends are both tied together, and anything can happen in between.
Yeah.
How does
So
this
the end-
work?
But there's no two ends.
There is an end here and there is an end here. But the difference is, this end is fixed because there is water. Right? So if air is vibrating, it can't vibrate beyond this.
And here you're pushing
But this end is
down.
open.
No, but
right?
you're not breathing in this end.
How? It's open. My mouth also has air.
Yeah.
Right? Clear?
Yeah.
So the wave here will look like Same principle, but we'll fix one end and we'll say the other end will be open. So the first one will look like this.
The second one
This is
is
the
open.
open.
That's the biggest one. Second one will be open at one end. No, not half. See what happens?
Oh.
3 times.
How's 3? Isn't it double?
No, this is 3 times of this.
What?
Yes.
Let's draw the full.
How is it 3 times?
Let's draw the one which doesn't exist. So if I had to draw this full one, the first one is this,
It's unequal.
and second one is this,
Oh, yes. 3 times, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, 3 times.
And the next one will be 5 times and so on.
Why 5?
So 2 of these, and then open.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, 2.5.
Right? This one. Right? So here it's 1, 3, 5,
Then 7.
7 and so on. Yeah, it will keep
Odd
going.
numbers.
Odd numbers. Right? Because it's a half wave. It's open at one end, it's closed at the other end. Right? So let's do the math here.
The amount of space.
So if I go from a C, and we'll see what happens to the next C. So this is 14 centimeters. Right? Next C will be how much? 7 centimeters?
How come?
Half the frequency? You just
Yes.
fix that?
Yeah.
Right? But what happens in between? So if I take 7, 14 and I take equal steps, which is the third wave, right? Then I get to 10 and a half. 3.5 steps. 7 plus. So let's say if the C was 3.5, 7 and 14 lengths, right? Then what will happen between these two? The third wave, right?
Yeah.
Which is 10.5. Let's count 10.5.
Totally lost. What about everybody else?
So my 10.5 lands up at G. Does anyone know what is the relationship between these two?
Then how many notes?
No,
G is the
no.
middle of the scale?
No.
C and G. Yeah, G is not the most.
Sumiti is close.
There's some number of steps between it.
It's the fifth. It's called the harmonic.
Oh, yeah.
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 So why do harmonics sound like each other? Or they sound well together?
Because, we learned this in our disciplines.
Very good.
Because they're wasting the same set.
Because when I blow this, the harmonic already exists inside it. Just like we saw earlier, that different octaves of C exist together. Right? And so someone asked the question there, what happens in a guitar?
In what?
In a guitar, right? So we said this could exist. Then we said this could exist.
See the button, because if you bend
Right.
down the board, then you cover the board.
But the 3-1 can also exist. Which is, let's take a third.
So the same as like G.
Yeah, that's.
Right?
And the fourth.
Fourth exists, that's the next octave of the C. This is the base C, this is the next octave of C. The 4-1 will be the C dot dot if you will. But what is this?
The
The
G.
3.
The G.
3 is the G. So that also exists at the same time. Right? Which is why
So when you're playing the C, you're also
you are playing a
G.
little bit of G.
What is G in Hindi?
Sa, re, ga, ma, pa. Fifth. It's the fifth.
That's
Sa, re, ga, ma, pa. Right? Sa, re, ga, ma, pa.
No,
it's
it's
the.
No. Sa is the sixth.
Sorry.
Sa, re, ga, ma, pa. Fifth.
That's how we hold sa and pa together.
Yeah,
it's
sa, pa. We also
it's
hold
the
it.
sa, re,
C,
ga, ma, pa.
D, E, F, G.
Five.
Sa, re, ga, ma, pa.
Huh? Sa is the first one.
Sa, re, ga,
Sa, re, ga, ma,
Yeah, I
pa.
know it's the fifth.
Sa, ga, ma go together, right?
Huh?
Sa, ga, and pa. The chord is, what do you play in the chords?
G note, it's da.
G note is ga.
No.
D note is pa.
C, D, E, F, G.
C starts from here.
So if you start sa from here, that will be pa only. If you take both of them, if you take this
Oh,
as a
you're
base,
talking about that.
if
I'm
you
talking
take
about like if you take the C, like the middle C where you start piano,
Yeah.
then like if you take it with the Hindi version of it, then G and Tha is the same
but
thing.
you're starting
What is
in
C for
different
you?
places.
C is here and Sa is here.
So you're playing with the D, right? Then you're starting with the D, right?
No.
Sa kya hai?
Sa is this and C is this. Like that's
But
what
you can
happens.
play Saregama from here also.
Yeah, you can. But I'm saying if you take the normal Sa and normal
So wherever you start from, the fifth,
Is
Yeah,
it Sa?
fifth note is this.
Sa is this.
Sa is this Sa.
This is Sa.
That is Sa.
Right, she's right.
This is
No, that was Sa. This one's Sa. That was Sa.
This is C.
It's Sa, Re, Ga,
Yeah.
Ma, Pa,
No,
Dha.
this one.
Oh, this is
This is C.
Yeah, that's
C.
Sa.
Like a
Can I
minor
draw it?
and
Can I
it's
draw it?
this.
Can I draw it?
We play from there. We play from B flat.
What?
No,
Yeah,
Smriti,
that's what.
get the keyboard. Get the
We
keyboard.
don't play from C. We play
Get
from
the
B flat.
keyboard. Get the keyboard.
But
Yeah.
isn't this Sa?
No, no, no. Not on the three. It's on the
We
two.
play from B
Sa.
flat.
No,
Nobody,
but-
like, it's Sa.
Hold on, hold on.
Silent.
Yeah, it is B flat.
Yeah, it's B
Yeah.
flat.
Sa is B flat, right?
Yeah, so this is B
And then
flat.
what will be the fifth?
What?
Pa.
The fifth note.
Pa.
Like you want to actually play and
B
show.
flat का equivalent will be
Papa,
F sharp.
Papa, you actually
Yeah.
need the adapter.
B flat you are saying.
Huh? B.
Papa,
B flat.
What we play?
Yeah, B flat
get the
is
adapter
Sa.
also. You just want to show.
This Sa, B
Get the
flat
adapter
is
also. You just
this
want to
So
show.
then the fifth will be F.
Do you want the adapter also, or you just want to show?
The fifth will be F then. See,
In what way?
in whichever way, right? So if you're playing B flat is this, right?
Yeah.
Right? So this will be Sa, Re,
C is Re.
Ga,
Pa.
Ma, Pa, right? Which is F.
Yeah. Pa is F, not F sharp.
F.
If you start from
So
B
then
flat.
F will be the fifth to, but Pa is the fifth to Sa, not Dha. You are starting, when you start with Sa, Pa will be the fifth, right?
Yeah.
So Sa, Ga, Pa will form
A chord.
a chord,
Yeah.
right? And the reason why the first, third and fifth form the chord is because of this.
But like,
where did this
in
second
my house,
third
you
come?
know
Third
that
also
this
comes
one's
into
Sa,
vocal.
this one's Re, this
You
one's
can play it
Ga.
anywhere, right? Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa.
When you're starting a little
So now
low,
this and this
So-
is the fifth. This is the
No,
first,
in
this is the
Indian-
fifth. That is fine. You can start from anywhere you want, right? Now this is the fifth. So what is your chord? Do you play
I've
chords
always
also?
learned Sa with B.
Yes, do you play chords?
No, I don't play the harmonium, but
Okay.
like I don't play the Casio either.
Okay.
The C major chord has like
What all will it have?
C, E, G.
C, E, G, right? G is coming from
C,
here.
G, C.
And if you keep drawing this, later in the cycle you will see the E as well.
But
That's
shouldn't
where
it
the
be
C,
between
E
C and G? Shouldn't the E be?
No, E comes later.
Keep it here with
But
the
EB5?
E is the fifth one. Yeah. Where are we with this?
Isn't G?
How many people have an idea?
somebody who does not know music will not understand this at all, right?
Isn't C the fifth one?
For who? For which first?
C is not
Anything can be
fifth.
the, no, anything can be the fifth. Depends what's the first, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Right? For F chord, C is the fifth. Let's go G, A, B, C. Right? So if F is the first, if you're starting your scale from here, then C will be the fifth.
But we just said that Sa could be anywhere. So there's like a standardized, like real Sa, which is 110 or what?
No, so that is A.
Okay.
So in the English system, these are fixed frequencies.
In the English system, the
A is always 110.
huh?
A
Yeah.
note is always 110. 110, 220, 440 are all A's.
Like in Hindi, you can start the Sa from anywhere.
In the Western system, you don't
It
start A from
depends on
anywhere.
how
A is 110.
high pitch your voice.
Right? So where are we? Manas?
Yeah.
Hang of it?
I don't know actually. I don't play keyboard or guitar,
Okay.
so
So who all plays the keyboard or any of the Saregama?
I forgot.
I
You
learned
forgot.
engineering.
But is the notion clear here? Of what is going on the string? Right? And why do these different things belong together? Relationship between one and the next octave. Why is the frequency? Right? Now let's come to what Manas plays.
drums.
Yes.